Did you know that Generation Z students, born in the late 90s, have an average attention span of 8 seconds? Sorry, what was that? It's not easy to focus for long periods of time nowadays, and as a result, instructors are seeking out strategic approaches to keep their students engaged in the classroom. One such approach is video-assisted learning, or VAL, which involves using educational videos to support and supplement academic lessons. My name is Sarah. I am a PhD student in education, and I'm here to critically analyze the advantages, limitations, and potential risks associated with the implementation of VAL into higher education. I initially intended to disseminate this information in a written report, but decided a video format would be more appropriate. VAL is an emerging technology that has gained much popularity over the past few years within educational institutions. It can be employed across various higher education settings to increase students' comprehension, social-emotional skills, and cognitive ability, which makes for a stellar content delivery tool that is both relevant and significant for university and college students. VAL has multiple features that set it apart from other emerging technologies in the field of education. These include narration, superimposed text, graphic illustrations, playback speed, and media controls such as play, pause, skip backward, and skip forward, so students can learn at their own pace, pay closer attention to relevant details, and better understand the subject matter. All these features contribute to VAL's impressive functionality, which provide many advantages for students and instructors alike. On the one hand, this technology has a favorable impact on university and college students' educational outcomes by improving their study habits and academic performance while giving them a sense of control over their learning. VAL also increases student motivation and engagement by fostering a welcoming and collaborative learning environment. Not only are videos typically more enjoyable than traditional learning methods, but they also stimulate students' mental processes, capture their attention, support focus, strengthen autonomy through self-directed learning, increase academic self-efficacy, and promote creativity. On the other hand, VAL can be used flexibly by instructors, who may choose to present videos from accessible web-based sources such as YouTube and TED Talk, or create their own to tailor their content to course learning objectives. Integrating VAL into university lectures and seminars requires little effort, especially YouTube videos. Feel free to incorporate this video in your courses. In addition to being accessible and convenient, VAL is a cost-effective instructing method, even for those who create their own videos. That's right, producing quality videos without spending a dime is feasible. Exhibit A. It doesn't require expensive equipment nor fancy gadgets, as videos can be shot with a mobile phone and edited with free applications. Finally, VAL can be used to introduce new topics, extend course content, and improve traditional lesson plans. Capitalizing on this audio-visual technology also reduces the instructor's workload and ensures a consistent and comprehensive delivery of quality content that is independent of the instructor's skills, all while adding a fun component to the learning experience. In this respect, VAL opens a world of instructional possibilities. For example, instructors can apply VAL across many higher education contexts, including medical school. This technology has actually been shown to be more effective in improving med students' skills, knowledge, and confidence to perform a diagnostic procedure than traditional learning methods. But here's the caveat. VAL can be a great tool only if its features are used properly, whereby they optimize cognitive load, student engagement, and active learning. Cognitive load refers to the amount of information our working memory can process at a time. The more information is presented at once, the less we retain. While VAL inherently maximizes our working memory's capacity by activating our visual and auditory processing channels, there are still ways to optimize the cognitive load of videos to support learning. These include using signaling to highlight important information, such as keywords, color changes, and symbols, segmenting to chunk information, which involves shortening videos and including click-forward buttons, weeding to eliminate irrelevant information, such as loud music and complex backgrounds, and auditory and visual channels to convey complementary information, like pairing animations with narration rather than printed text. The second element to keep in mind when bringing VAL into play is student engagement. To keep students hooked, videos must be brief, which may increase total watch time while decreasing mind wandering, be relevant to course material, which helps students create connections, and convey information enthusiastically, relatively quickly, and in a conversational tone, which builds a sense of social partnership between student and instructor. Lastly, video features should be leveraged to promote active learning. This can be done by including guiding questions within them, which may improve memory and student self-assessment, using interactive features that give students control, thereby increasing their ownership, and making the video part of a larger assignment, which may improve motivation. In light of VAL's functionality, as made evident by its many adjustable features, this emerging technology has the potential to enhance both learning and instructing. However, it would be misleading not to acknowledge the limitations and challenges of VAL in higher education. These include technical problems, poor video quality, and reduced class attendance. Using videos in the classroom may also reinforce students' technology addiction, cause them to dismiss large segments of videos when they are too long, and decrease eye contact during lectures. As they can reduce VAL's effectiveness, these factors should be taken into careful consideration throughout its implementation. Administrators are encouraged to provide instructors with information and communication technology training so they know how to properly integrate VAL into their classrooms and, in turn, mitigate its limitations. Like with any other emerging technology, there are potential risks and ethical implications associated with VAL that instructors, administrators, and policymakers must bear in mind when integrating it into higher education, namely accessibility and inclusion concerns. Although VAL's functionality makes it an effective educational tool to captivate students' interests and equip them to better succeed, the inappropriate implementation of its features may give rise to accessibility issues. Accordingly, instructors must consider elements such as text readability, color schemes, narration, and playback speed control to ensure that concepts are conveyed in a way that is clear to students with diverse abilities and backgrounds. Those who create their own videos can also make them more accessible by supplementing them with audio descriptions and open and closed captions, being concise and clear about the purpose of the video, delivering culturally sensitive content, choosing a good background and lighting to enhance speaker visibility, and recording high-quality audio. Instructors, administrators, and policymakers who implement VAL have the ethical responsibility to follow these best practices for accessibility and inclusion. Doing so fosters an inclusive classroom environment in which all can flourish. There you have it, the advantages, limitations, and potential risks of implementing video-assisted learning into higher education. While it can optimize university and college students' engagement and learning experience, it's important to consider the challenges and ethical implications associated with this emerging technology before putting it into practice. When properly implemented, VAL holds promise for shaping the future of higher education for the better.